Hi, everyone. I'm Chapter President Dan Spieler, and we are thrilled to be with you today for our nominations live stream as we welcome everyone once again back in person. We are so excited to be inviting everyone out to the Lucas Estate in Carmel, Indiana this year for this year's 53rd Annual Regional Great Lakes Emmy Awards. We have a second event this summer as well in Cleveland, Ohio, July 24th at the Lakeside event space, as we honor some of our prestigious members who've had so many great years in television, 50 years or more. Our Gold Circle invitees this year that we'll be honoring in Cleveland, Ohio this summer include WKYC's Leon Bibb, WOIO's Harry Boomer, longtime chapter administrator Bob Hammer, and WJW's Carl Monday, who's also our regional vice president and here with me today to help present this year's nominations. Carl, it's an honor to be with you today, and we're so excited to be welcoming you into the Gold Circle later this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to announcing some of the nominations today. There's always a buzz around the newsroom on this day because it's the unofficial start of the May book, the all-important May book, and it's usually the day we roll out the Emmy nominations. So, like I said, there's always a buzz around the newsroom, and let's get started. How about it? Maybe with the actually a couple of the more prestigious awards in the Emmys. The first one being overall excellence. And here are the nominees. This is CBS 4, WTTV, my old boss, Dominic Mancuso there. WPTA, ABC 21. We Are Fox 59. WRTV, Overall Excellence. WTHR, and Wish TV. Now for News Excellence, here are the nominees. WEWS TV News Excellence, WPTA, ABC 21, Fox 59 News, CBS 4 News, WJW Fox 8 News, and WTHR 13 News.
And in the category of sports excellence, the nominees are Fox 59 and CBS 4 Sports, WXIN, WTTV, WEWS TV Sports Excellence, and the Wish TV Sports Team. And for community service, the nominees are WJW Community Service and WRTV Working for Good. As we said, our gala this year, June 25th, is at the Lucas Estate in Carmel. We're so excited to have our friends from the Indianapolis Colts sponsoring this year's event. Some of our friends from the Colts will be there. So will local radio personality Laura Steele, who's also with WTHR TV. She's with us today as well to help introduce some of the nominees. And also you'll be out there with us at Lucas Estate for our red carpet show this year. Laura, good morning.
Good morning, and I'm honored to be here today. And as you look at that beautiful mansion there, the Lucas Estate, I am telling you, we're all going to feel like kings and queens. All the nominees are going to have a wonderful time. It is a great place to celebrate all of the hard work that everybody's put in for this year. And let's continue on. I've got some to announce here. First, we are talking about interactive video, short form, Clicking in Cleveland, WKYC. In long form, applause performances, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream. Interactive Town Hall, WEWS. And for morning newscasts, market 1 through 50, News 8 Daybreak, Wish TV. 13 News Sunrise, Tokyo Olympics, WTHR. 13 News Sunrise, FedEx shootings, WTHR. 19 News This Morning, Mayor's grandson murdered, WOIO. And we'll continue with daytime newscasts, 1 through 50, CBS News at 5, WTTV. 3 News, What's News, WKYC. And daytime news will continue, markets 1 through 50, 13 News at 5, FedEx shootings, WTHR. Killing Our Communities, WEWS. No nominations for markets 50 plus.
All right, Carl, you're up next.
Yeah. Right now, let's look at the nominees for evening newscast, markets 1 through 50. Newspoint at 11, WXIN. Fox 59 News at 10, WXIN. News 8 at 6, Wish. And 3 News, What's Next, WKYC. 13 News at 11, FedEx shooting, WTHR. And coronavirus in Ohio 1 year later, WEWS. Evening newscast, markets 50 plus, Fort Wayne's NBC News at 11, Fort Wayne's NBC News at 11, and 13 ABC Action News at 11. Here are the weekend newscast nominees, 1 through 50, CBS 4 Weekend News at 11, WTTV, Fox 59 Weekend News at 10, WXIN, 13 News, Remembering FedEx Victims, WTHR, and Weekend Sunrise 9 a.m. WTHR.
No nominations in markets 50 plus for weekend newscast. Here are the nominees for news special. The big tournament special, WXIN, Indiana State Fair tragedy 10 years later, WRTV, Vaccine Central, a Wish TV COVID special, Wish TV. Cleveland Comeback, Facts About the Vax, live, WOIO. And the NFL Draft comes to Cleveland, WEWS. Daily News Report, Single Shift, Reclaiming a Lost Family Legacy, WTHR. Remembering Matthew Alexander, WRTV. Voice of Comfort Amid Mass Shooting, WXIN. It's a Mega Project, Indy's North Split, WTHR. It's going to take time to put things back together, WEWS. And WXIN's Mike Sullivan. For Hard News Report, No Time Limit, the nominees are 19 News Troubleshooter, When Will Miss Valerie Have Heat, WOIO. My Son Should Have Been Red Flagged, WXIN. Help Us Find Us, WTHR. And A Deadly 911 Crisis Response, a Suicide, WXIN. Now breaking and spot news, Carl.
WRTV, breaking coverage of the FedEx shootings. 2 shot, taken to hospital in Youngstown, WKBN. OSHP shooting, suspect manhunt, WTVG. WKBN, Storm Team 27 tornado coverage, WKBN. And high school lockdown, WOIO. Continuing with this continuing coverage, NFL Draft in Cleveland, WJW. Dance teacher arrested for raping students, WOIO. WRTV, Afghan refugees arrive in Indiana. Finding a Fix, WEWS. Downtown Cleveland Development, WEWS. And the shooting at FedEx, WTHR.
For team coverage, the nominees are School Threat, WJW, WRTV, FedEx shootings, team coverage, Mass Vaccination Clinic, WEWS, and Remembering Maxton Soviak, funeral for fallen Navy medic, WOIO. For investigative single report, the nominees are Cost of Excessive Force, $16 million and counting, WXIN. Death Sentence, the Indianapolis Star. Many elevators, myriad of problems, WEWS. Our anti-vaxxers winning, AJ Plus. And A Fatal 5 Minutes, WEWS. For investigative multiple reports, the nominees are Murder in the Suburbs, WTOL. Where There's Smoke, There's Overtime, WRTV. Account Takeover Crisis, WEWS. And Gasping for Care, WTHR. Now news feature, light feature single report. Here's Laura once again.
The Woodworker, WEWS. Shabaya Crossing, WTHR. Life is Sharing the Same Park Bench mural, rededicated in Cleveland, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream. Making a Case for Mustard, WTHR. Snug Harbor, WEWS. Future of the Squared Circle in the Circle City, WXIN. Rock and Roll's first concert was a riot, WKYC. Continuing on with news feature, a light feature, multiple reports, 21 County, WPTA, Chuck's Big Adventure, WTHR, Hidden Gems, WEWS. And continuing on here, The Pomeroy House, A Path to Freedom, WEWS, Light for Levi, Wish TV. Young Protesters Revisited, WEWS. Sacred History Saved, WTHR. Homeless Hookup, Spectrum News. Justice for Melissa, WKYC. And we'll continue with Roadblocks to Hoosier Health, WXIN. You Are Not Alone series, WKYC. Keep the Lights On, WKYC. Destiny's Story, Sarcoma Awareness, Wish TV. And shall I continue with arts and entertainment? Let's do it.
Why not?
Here we go. Arts and entertainment. Journey, Indiana, My Own Little World, WTIU, A Conversation with Chicago, WTHR, Reconstructing Krishna at the Cleveland Museum of Art, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream, Amplifying Artists of Color, WOIO, Glass City River, BCAN, and The Beat Goes On, Spectrum News.
Now for business and consumer news, Carl.
A Dying Man's Wish, WEWS. Wedding Officiant Woes, WRTV. Cashed Out on Cash App, WEWS. Bad Business in Indiana, WTTV. SNAP Benefits, PA, WICU, WSEE. And Legally Speaking, WKYC. And we move on to crime news. Guns flooding the streets at an alarming rate, WRTV. Arrest not so textbook after all, WRTV. New developments in search for Amy's killer, WEWS. Predator catchers raises concern, WTTV. Strangled, WEWS. Silence the Violence 3-part series, WOIO.
In the category of diversity, equity, and inclusion, the nominees are Forest City Hospital, WJW. Civil Rights Trail honors Black history, WEWS. Shuba Robinson Statue, WFMJ. Invisible No More, the fight against AAPI hate, WKYC. 3 News, Turning Point Pride, WKYC. And Meet the Real Cleveland Indians, WKYC. In education/schools, the nominees are Passing the Trash, A Broken System, WRTV. The Next 400 Schools Failing Ohio's Poor Children, WOIO. And in environment/science, the nominees are Journey, Indiana, A Brood Awakening, WTIU. Dumped, WTHR. And Tornado Sirens, WXIN. Now for health and medical news, here's Laura.
Last Shot Before a New Year, WEWS. Hope's Bracelets, WTHR. A Day with the Doctor, WJW. Grey's Anatomy Leads to Life-Saving Surgery in Cleveland, WEWS. Harriet's Journey, Spectrum's News. 1 year later, Rita Kirby's Story, WEWS. This is health medical news, no time limit. Diagnosis Debt, Bad Baffling Billing, WEWS. Falsifying Tests and Creating Chaos, WEWS. Questioning Their Care, WTTV. Janae's Journey, WTHR. Welcome Back, Lindy, WXIN. Make Them Know Your Name, WEWS. And That Meatball Tastes Like Gasoline, WTHR.
I love the question mark you threw into that there.
I had
Human
to.
interest news, Carl.
Well, you see how many nominees were in that last category. It just reminds me, people sometimes downplay getting a nomination, but it's difficult just to get nominated. I mean, all the work you put into your story, your documentary, your promo, what have you. And then you're up against sometimes as many as 20, or sometimes I've seen even more than 20 nominees in a category. So, just getting nominated is something special. So
It is.
I want to point
It's
that
an
out.
honor to be nominated, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. All righty, here are the human interest single shift Remembering 9/11, Remembering the Fallen, WRTV, Soapbox Granny, WTHR, Love Sydney, WEWS, Stepping Back Behind the Wheel, WXIN. And Human Interest, No Time Limit, Found, Rape Victim Shares Story of Courage and Survival, WANE and WBOI. Sudden Genius Syndrome and the Magic of Mathematics, WXIN. The Rich Culture of Japan, WTHR. Journey, Indiana. Mercy of the Winds, WTIU. As well as Journey, Indiana. Flying Without Brakes, WTIU. A Poem for You, WTHR. Blind Man Spreads Hope and Positivity, Spectrum News. Lakewood Artist, Arabella Proffer Shares Advice for Living, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream. And the Year of the Tiger Ladies, WKYC.
The nominees for lifestyle news. The nominee is Running the Land, WEWS. And for military news, the nominees are Journey, Indiana, Defining Success, WTIU, Your Service, WEWS, The Real Forrest Gump, WTTV, and The Long Shadow, Spectrum News. For politics government, in the politics government category, the nominees are Missing the Call, Fort Wayne's NBC, Crisis on the Creek, WRTV, Race for Mayor, Firing the Chief and Vaccinating Candidates, WEWS, I-Team Postal Problems, WJW, Find and Rewarded, WEWS, Critical Mistakes, WEWS, and I'm Not Dead, WTHR. Now for societal concerns, once again, here's Carl.
Yeah, the nominees, Betrayed, WEWS, Quainon Fractures Hoosier Families, WTHR, Housing Discrimination in Indianapolis, Wish, Two Americas, WEWS, There's Life After Dope, WXIN, I-Team EMS Emergency, WJW, Afterthoughts of the COVID Crisis, WEWS. And weather news, From the Forecast to the Field, WPTA, 8 tornadoes in 2 hours, Northeast Ohio's tornado swarm, WKYC, Fort Wayne's first weatherman, WANE.
And for sports story news, once again, here's Laura.
Seeing isn't always believing, WJW. Paralympic athlete, Fort Wayne's NBC. Soul of a boxer, WEWS. Indy's Field of Dreams, WTHR. Peyton Manning, from NOLA to HOF, Hall of Fame, WTHR. Jenna Fiesmeyer, Paralympian, WKYC. And back in the game, beating leukemia, WTOL. Continuing on, 20th anniversary of 9/11. Bally Sports, Great Lakes. This is sports story content. 24 hours in Munat Lot. That is WJW. Battled for a roster spot. Cleveland Browns. Off the track. WTHR. The history of Cleveland football fans. Destination, Cleveland. Worst pick in the draft. Darius Leonard's draft story, the Indianapolis Colts.
Spoiler alert, he did not turn out to be the worst pick in the draft for the Indianapolis Colts. That is true.
Correct. You were correct. Want me to continue here?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
That could all change tonight too.
You never know.
Yeah, no. Sports program live. Indians live pregame. Bally Sports, Ohio. All Access Indy, the Hall of Fame, WISH, Wish TV, Blue Zone, WTTV, Pacers Live pregame show, Remembering Slick Leonard, Bally Sports, Indiana. Boom, baby.
That's right.
Get it in there.
His catchphrase. All right, the nominees for sports program, post-produced or edited, are Building the Browns 2021, Training Camp Part 1 from the Cleveland Browns. The Zone Extra, Wish TV. Tribe Report, Episode 25, Valley Sports, Great Lakes. Earning Some Respect in Buffalo, Game Recap, the Indianapolis Colts. And The Road Back, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Sports One-Time Special, the nominees are All Access Indy Madness, Wish TV. Building the Browns, the Playoffs, Cleveland Browns. And Countdown to Indy, WTTV. Now for Sports Documentary, once again, here's Carl.
4th and Goal, the Indianapolis Star, Black College Football Hall of Fame, Journey to Canton, WNEO, WEAO, Madness, the Indianapolis Star, Building the Browns, Trust the Process, Cleveland Browns. With the next pick, Indianapolis Colts. Live sporting event, game day, I believe that is. Is that what that is? Cleveland Indians Baseball, Valley Sports Ohio. NBA, Cavs crazy comeback versus Celtics, Valley Sports Great Lakes. Indiana Pacers home opener versus Miami Heat, Valley Sports Indiana. Documentary cultural, do you want to take that?
Sure. The nominees for Documentary Cultural are Isabel and Roy, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream. The Bob Ross Experience, WIPB. No Limits Leadership Club, 12 Stars Media. And welcome to Kami High, 7 Cylinders Studio. The nominees for Documentary Historical are Singing Winds, The Life and Works of T.C. Steele, WTIU. The Forgotten King of Shiners Point, Delaware County Historical Society. PI 100 Special, WICU, WSEE. Lines Broken, Story of Marion Motley, WNEO, WEAO. And Driving Indiana, Taylor University. For Documentary Topical, the nominees are More Than Corn, 12 Stars Media. Indianapolis Prize, Saving Species, a WTHR Special, Indianapolis Zoo and WTHR. The Big Comeback, The Choir of Man at Playhouse Square, Think Media Studios. And IMB PREZ from 12 Stars Media, along with the social monster there at the end. Carl, can you, as hosting this call, I have a little thing down there that is blocked only on my screen. Can you, social media monster, SB Prods. I see it now on my playback.
That's the last
screen.
thing I see on mine.
That's right. All right, magazine program. Laura.
Okay, here we go. If I can see this, it's cut off just a skosh here, but I think I got it. A 21 Country Christmas, WPTA. New Day, Cleveland, WJW. This is magazine program. Journey, Indiana, episode 318, WTIU. The Saturday Social with Mike Polk Jr., WKYC. And Journey to Tokyo, WTHR. Continuing on with public affairs coverage. Facts, not fear. Your kids and COVID. WKYC. Help Wanted, Ohio, WEWS. Special event coverage. Honoring Officer Stalker, WTOL. Circle of Lights, WTHR.
Why don't you continue with entertainment? This is one
I'm
of
an
your favorite.
entertaining gal.
Right.
I love entertainment. Let's do this. Polka, I'm a fan of as well. Polka Across America, the Chardon Polka Band and Lake Erie video, Music in Transit, Total Fun Productions, Holidays in the CLE, Flagship Media, Vest Rutenberg Communist Beach, Maze Entertainment, LLC, Pride Night, Powerhouse, Halftime Show, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
All right, for informational and instructional, the nominees this year are A01 Foundation, Wish TV, and Is It Legal, WJW. For interview/discussion, the nominees are Political Radar, WPTA, Indiana Week in Review, WFYI, a sit-down talk with Nina Turner, Blauboek Ventures, and Everything We Can't Say, Rise Productions. Arts/entertainment. Laura, I'm going to give it right back to you. This is your favorite.
I love my entertainment. Here we go. Cleveland Creative, Voices of CLE, Destination Cleveland. Arts 2020, Excellence in a Crisis. Fort Wayne's NBC. One Tank Travel Winter Getaway. I'm going to ask this here. I think that's BCAN. I want to be sure I'm not missing out.
I think that's right.
That's
Buckeye
right.
Cable.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was at 8CAN because it could be that. BCAN, BCAN, and The Art of Dance, Flamenco in Barcelona, Spain. And that's outrageous, as in outrageous, not outrageous, with Nate.
All right. The nominee for diversity, equity, and inclusion in our programming category is 3 News, A Turning Point from WKYC. And for children, youth, teen, the nominees are Pandemic Playhouse, WTIU, Epiphany, Maze Entertainment Company, Simple Civics, WFYI, Science School with meteorologist Kelly Dobeck, WOIO, News Depth, WVIZ, PBS, Idea Stream, and another nomination from Outrageous with Nate. For health and medical, the nominees are Virus and Vaccination, Your Decision, WOIO, Digging Deeper, A Shot of Hope, WPTA, Intensive Care, A Year on the COVID-19 Frontline, Omori Media, LLC, Exploring Your Health, Colorectal Cancer, Spectrum News, and Dr. Mark, Medical Breakthroughs, WJW. Now for historical/cultural, here's Carl.
Bomb City, USA, WKYC. Veterans Voices, WANE. Jesse Owens, Olympic Oak Tree Planted at Rockefeller Pond, WVIZ, PBS, Idea Stream. Untold, Hidden Stories of NW Ohio, A Day to Remember, BCAN. And we move on to lifestyle. Here are the nominees. Destination Put-in-Bay, WOIO. Indie Style Special. I Love Lucy, Halloween episode, WISH. I'll continue on with nostalgia here. 36th Annual MLK Commemorative Celebration, WOIO. Untold Hidden Stories of NW Ohio, Willow Beach, WBCAN. Forget the W, BCAN.
Yeah.
For politics and government, the nominees are Leading the Land, the Cleveland Mayor's Race 2021, WKYC, and Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, Beneath the Badge, McLean Media. For societal concerns, the nominees are Digging Deeper, Climate Matters, WPTA, First Class, I Promise Graduates, WKYC, Crisis in the Classroom, WEWS, State of the City, Akron, Ohio, Pritt Entertainment Group, and Browns Raise Awareness for Green Beret Foundation from the Cleveland Browns. Now for branded content, here again is Laura.
All right, in long form, Purdue Polytechnic First Class, Bayonet Media. There's my buddies there. Yes, the Indianapolis Prize, Maze Entertainment, LLC. In short form, the In Crowd, Borshoff, Inside Surgery with heart surgeon Mark Pellier, MD, and that's Omori Media, LLC. Fortune's Fool, Secrets in the Wood, Bayonet Media. Black Man Teach, and that is Cleveland Metropolitan School District. And forgive me, Black Men Teach there, because many of them do, and they're fabulous educators. Want me to keep going?
Sure. Public service announcement is next.
Okay, single spot or campaign. This is No Zone, Dino Campaign, Bayonet Media, Death by 1,000 Cuts, Rise Productions, Most Extreme Recycling Challenge, Bayonet Media, Indiana FSSA, Know the Facts, CVR, Downtown Cleveland, Bring It Back, Fusion Filmworks, and Gleaners Potato, Zoo Content.
Fun fact, FSSA is my least favorite state agency to have to say on the air because there's so many F's and S's.
Did I get it though?
You got it. You nailed it. You nailed
it.
FSSA.
What does it stand for? Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot here, but
yeah, it's for families and social services, Family and Social Services Administration Agency. I don't remember the A, but it's Family and Social Services, FSSA. It's always tempting to throw another S in there, but you nailed it, Laura, first try. All right, commercial. Indianapolis Zoo, Reptile Rhyme, Borshoff, Goodman, Campbell, Brain and Spine, Bayonet Media, S&P Work Lab, BU, WOIO, CIFF 45 Streams, Bring Film Home, Fusion Filmworks, and Dan Young Chevrolet, Wood Innovative Group. For news promotion, Topical, the nominees are WEWS, Soul Boxing, WEWS, Robocall Crackdown, WKYC, Investigators Get Real, Delphi 4 years later, WTTV, and Chuck's Big Adventure, WTHR. Now news promotion, Image, Carl.
Wherever you go, WKYC, Morning News, Wake Up Style, WTOL, WEWS, A Better Land, Lake, WEWS. Dare to Dream, WKYC, All Come Together, WTHR.
And for program promotion, here's Laura.
Okay, program promotion. I Love the Land, WKYC. Image promotion. Finding your favorite TV shows, The Dot, WTTV. Epic Comeback, WTOL. We See You, WKYC. Promotional campaign, First Alert Weather, WTOL. Faces of Northeast Ohio, WKYC.
For sports promotion, the nominees are the Cleveland Cavaliers, Pass the Torch, Think Media Studios. The sports leader, WTOL, Ball State Men's Basketball 2021-22 Intro, Ball State University, and For the Shoe 2021 season trailer, Indianapolis Colts. And for long form sports promotional, the nominee is Guardians Unveil from the Cleveland Guardians. Carl?
All right, let's go to a talent anchor news. This is a good one. Rob Powers, anchor, WEWS. Who's this Dan guy?
Who is that guy? That is a hard name to pronounce.
Yeah. Covering the news in 2021, WXIN. Dustin Grove, anchor composite, WTHR. Kylie Conway, WISH. Wish. Alexis Rogers, Wish TV. And we go to talent anchor again. Check with Chuck, WTHR. Meteorologist Ross Ellett Composite, WTVG. Jason Nicholas, Severe Weather Composite, WOIO. Meteorologist Katie McGrew, Severe Weather Composite, WEWS.
Laura?
Okay, congratulations, Dan Spieler, on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to say it.
It's an honor. It's always an honor.
There you go. Talent anchor in sports, Anthony Calhoun, Wish TV, WISH. Talent anchor, sports, Justin Feldkamp of
BCSN.
It's a little blurry there.
Got a little, right. This is.
And repeat that station for me, Dan.
BCSN.
Okay, congratulations on that nomination, Justin. All right, sports analyst, play-by-play, Chris Denary of my Indiana Pacers at Bally Sports Indiana. John Michael, play-by-play of the Cleveland Cavs, Bally Sports of Great Lakes, and Quinn Buckner, an Indiana Pacers analyst of Bally Sports Indiana. Talent reporter, consumer. You want me to go ahead and keep going on this one? Why not? Okay. Fighting for Consumers, WEWS. Angela Brower, anchor and reporter, WTTV, Indianapolis. Alyssa Ivanson, Wayne, WANE, that's talent reporter for Daily News. Dustin Grove, Daily News reporter of WTHR. And Alan Carter, reporter at WTHR.
For talent reporter feature, the nominees are Opioid Crisis Worsened by the Pandemic, WRTV. Michaela Marshall reports, Spectrum News. Jade Jarvis Composite, WEWS. And 2021 Monuments of Hope, WEWS. For talent reporter investigative, the nominees are Kara Kenny Investigates, WRTV. Jasmine Miner, Wish TV. Expose, Challenge, and Change. Jonathan Walsh from WEWS. And Sarah Buttison from WEWS. Carl?
Talent reporter politics. There he goes again. Dan Spieler. How many different ways have they pronounced your name or botched your name?
I've had Speller, Seffler. There have been many through the years. People calling on the phone, is Mr. Seffler there? He doesn't live here.
People used to call me Rick Monday because there was a ball player named Rick Monday. And,
Rick Monday. I
"Hey,
like
Rick," and I would never correct them, you know.
it.
Congratulations again, Dan.
Thank you.
And John Cossack, Excellence in Political Reporting, WEWS. Talent Reporter Sports, John Cossack again, Excellence in Sports Reporting, WEWS. Storytelling in 2021, WEWS. Charlie Clifford, Sports Reporting, Wish TV. And I might as well do another one here. Talent Commentator Editorial, The Images That Launched a Movement, WKYC. Next 400, Juneteenth Letters to, I can't read it.
To our ancestors.
Is that what it says there? Okay, it's all blurry on mine. That's WIO, next 400. And I have some thoughts on that, WKYC.
For Talent Performer, Host, Narrator, the nominees are Peggy's Poetry and Zarg Season 5, Beware the Boojum, WTIU. A Beth Jean Daydream, WTIU. Everything I Couldn't Say, Rise Productions, and Mike Wiltrout hosts Tonic Ball 20, Mays Entertainment Company. Along with Black College Football Hall of Fame, Journey to Canton, WNEO, WEAO, Tim McMahon hosts 4-1 Nosh and One Tank Travel, BCAN. Mike Polk Jr.'s Fancy Boys Showcase, WKYC. Amber Hankins, Wish TV, and Bob Ross behind the scenes at his former studio, Outrageous with Nate. Live news producer, Eric Risto Composite, WEWS. Allison Hammond, WXIN. Producing team coverage amid chaos and excitement, WKYC. And Monica Albers, Craft Achievement Entry, WXIN. For live sports producer, Brown's Countdown 2021 season, WEWS. And Brent Valenti, senior producer, Valley Sports, Ohio. Carl?
And on to writer, news. 21 Country, The Heartbeat of a House, WPTA. Michelle Nix, writer, WOIO. Crisis on the Creek, WRTV. Dustin Grove, writer, composite. Writer, long form content, Singing Winds, The Life and Works of T.C. Steele, WTIU. And RPA Gold Medal Award finalist video, Cleveland Metro Parks. A Beth Jean Daydream, WTIU. And Cleveland Guardians brand unveiled, Cleveland Guardians.
Laura, director for live and recorded live sporting events.
Seattle versus the Indians of June 12th, 2021, Bally Sports, Great Lakes. The Cleveland Cavs versus the Boston Celtics, Bally Sports, Ohio. Indians live, Bally Sports, Great Lakes. Director newscast, want me to keep going here? This is a big one too. Here we go. News 5 at 6, introducing the Cleveland Guardians, WEWS. News 5 at 11, the NFL Draft, WEWS.
And for director post-produced, the nominees are Ice Cream Dreams, Sam Miporian, Independent. No Limits Leadership Club, 12 Stars Media. Andrew P. Quinn, Composite, Bayonet Media. Social Media Monster, SB Productions, and the 86th Annual Book Awards, WVIZ, PBS, Idea Stream. For editor news/sports, the nominees are Edit Composite 2021, Steve Rhodes, WTHR. Faith Denig, Editing Composite, Ball State University. Control Z, WEWS. Sugden Edits, WEWS. And 2021 Edit Composite from the Indianapolis Colts. And editor long-form content, No Limits Leadership Club, 12 Stars Media. And Isabel and Roy, WVIZ, PBS, Idea Stream. Editor short form content, Carl?
Yeah, we're coming down to the home stretch here.
We're almost there.
A lot shorter than the actual ceremony, though.
That's right.
Here are the editor short form content, Ice Cream Dreams, Sam Miporian, Independent. NRPA Gold Medal Award finalist video, Cleveland Metro Parks. WKYC editor, short form compilation 2021, WKYC. John Tim, editor composite, WTIU. Idea Stream, public media, needs and solutions, WVIZ PBS Idea Stream. Cleveland Guardians Unveil, Cleveland Guardians. And photographer, news, sports, Jason Thompson, Wish TV, Wish. Faith Denig, photography, composite, Ball State University. Video composite 2022, Steve Rhodes, WTHR. 2021 composite, WTHR.
For photographer, short form / long form, the nominees are Joseph Vella, composite, Bayonet Media. John Tim, videographer, composite, WTIU. Journey, Indiana, My Own Little World, WTIU. Cleveland Creative, Voices of CLE, freelance. And Nick Cave, Summit Lake, WNEO, WEAO. For video essay, the nominees are It's Super Electric, WEWS. Exploring Space in 21 Country, WPTA. Journey, Indiana, Hall and Grass, WTIU. And Senior Pictures, WKYC. Laura.
Video journalist, Breathing Rare Air, WXIN. The Weight of Death, WXIN. Nicholas Gardner, Drives to School, WFMJ. A Reflection of Change, WKYC. Graphic Arts, The American Carol Opening, Ball State University. Chirp, chirp. Had to get that in there, their little saying. David Herveton, Creative 2021, WKYC. Cleveland Browns, Preseason Motion Graphics Package, Leagues and Teams. And Babcock's Media 2021 Show Opens, Babcock's Media.
For audio, the nominees are Music in Transit, Total Fun Productions. Singing Winds, The Life and Works of T.C. Steele, WTIU. Applause, Tri-C, Jazz Fest, WVIZ, PBS, Idea Stream. And for musical composition / arrangement, the nominees are Indianapolis Zoo, Reptile Rhyme, full length, Borshoff. Kofi Boaki, live on Fox 8 in the morning from Blaboak Ventures. Singing Winds, The Life and Works of T.C. Steele, WTIU. And I Love the Land, original song from WKYC. Carl? These, I believe, are the final 2 categories.
Well,
we did it.
Let's make them count. Here is the nominee for research. Where there's smoke, there's overtime, WRTV. Technical achievement, WRTV Modcast, WRTV. And international comfort products, Doorway to Comfort, 30 seconds, CVR. Those are for technical achievement.
We did it, everybody.
Yay!
Congrats to all of the nominees for the 53rd Annual Great Lakes Regional Emmy Awards. It's going to be a fun party, Laura. We can't wait to have you out there on the red carpet show. It's going to be a blast. Our friends from the Indianapolis Colts sponsoring this year's event will be there as well. It is going to be a really good time. Weather permitting, we'll be outside a beautiful plaza. This is the front of the Lucas Estate. They
Inside
is beautiful.
too.
The pool area where we'll have cocktails is just lovely. Tickets, by the way, will be on sale starting next week. So we'll have more information on that here in the coming days. In the coming weeks, we'll have tickets on sale. We've also got some hotel information that we put out in our newsletter this week. If you're coming out to Indianapolis for the awards, it's going to be a lot of fun. And Laura, we're so happy that you're going to be there.
I'm excited. I have just a bit of advice. I have a little bit of advice before we say bye. If somebody is on stage and they say something you don't like, you stay in your seat.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
No Oscars that would never happen to these amazing journalists. That will not happen, but I know it's going to be a beautiful night. And honestly, the home that we are going to be in, as you said, the Lucases are kind enough to open up the home for great events like this. You will feel like you are at the Oscars and in Hollywood, because it is going to be stunning. Congratulations to everybody. Yeah. I look forward to asking everybody what they're wearing on the red carpet. So I'll probably be one of the first faces you'll see as you walk in.
We can't wait. It's going to be a good time. And then Carl, we can't wait for this July as well for the Gold Circle celebration that we'll be holding in Cleveland at the Lakeside event space to honor your career of 50 years in broadcasting, as well as Leon Bibb and Harry Boomer and our longtime chapter administrator and executive director, Bob Hammer, who by the way, does all of the hard work involved in putting together the awards, the call for entry, the nominations. We can't wait to honor all of you for all of your hard work and service to our viewers across our region and to our chapter. We can't wait to honor your career and your hard work along with your colleagues later this summer, Carl.
Yeah, it'll be a great time on the lakefront here on the North Coast, and all of us are hoping we grow a little hair. The old timers here grow a little hair. So.
I like that we're going to do this right by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because you're more or less going into our Hall of Fame within the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. So it's very fitting. And our graphics designer and former president, John Staley, even has put our logo there on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which we will see right out the window there or from the patio at the Lakeside event space in July. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's a great setting. And for the out of towners, if you haven't been to the Rock Hall, you may want to make it a 2-for-1 weekend and catch the Rock Hall, because it's
amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, Laura, you know, you're a big fan of rock and roll and spent much of your career in rock and roll. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a rockin' summer, no doubt, and we can't wait to see everybody out at the Emmy Awards, the regional Emmy Awards for the Central Great Lakes chapter, coming up June 25th at the Lucas Estate, just north of Indianapolis. We'll have the full list of nominations that we just read off on our website, GreatLakesEmmys.tv. We'll have it for you there. And again, tickets on sale for this year's Regional Emmy Awards in the coming days as well. Laura, Carl, thank you so much for being a part of this today. It was a lot of fun.
See you, Nick.
Yeah, it was good time.
We'll
Thank
see you
you.
there later this
Bye.
summer. Thanks again, everybody. Take care.